You did everything right, achieved goals, honed intellect. So why this nagging disquiet, this persistent feeling of something amiss? It's a common paradox. The smarter you are, the harder living simply.
Super intelligent people are not the most successful people you know.
Finding genuine contentment can be. This isn't flawed intelligence, but peace eroded by an overactive mind, seeking, analyzing, always worrying. If you've searched how to stop overthinking, wondered why am I always tired, or battled intrusive thoughts that just won't quit, this is for you. We're exploring why your sharp mind obstructs a simple, peaceful life. Imagine a smart, restless person's day, waking mentally taxed, mind racing with replays and pre-analyses before consciousness fully dawns. Exhaustion hits before the day truly begins. Every decision faces intense scrutiny, a maze of what-ifs. You seek calm via quiet practices, but thoughts spiral, dissecting even the peace pursuit itself. This relentless overthinking, the futile command to stop worrying that amplifies anxiety, is profoundly draining. It can mirror chronic fatigue syndrome. Deep weariness sleep doesn't touch. The brain that brought success, that helped you survive, now runs the show, an unchecked sovereign. You crave peace, simple ease. But your brilliance, your capacity for complex thought, denies it. Your greatest asset feels like a sophisticated prison. It's warden your intellect, constantly pacing, ensuring no true rest. The gift that elevates also isolates. This struggle has a framework, the intelligence trap. High intelligence can lead to specific thinking errors because of advanced cognitive abilities. A common pitfall? Confusing analysis with action. You might spend vast time dissecting problems, believing this preparation is progress. Often, it's analysis paralysis, sophisticated procrastination. Smart people, driven to understand and optimize, may solve non-existent problems or overcomplicate simple matters, creating intricate mental models for basic choices where none are needed, seeking elusive perfection where good enough saves precious energy. A critical insight: complexity isn't always progress. Our quest for understanding can build labyrinths over simple paths. Learning how to think clearly isn't just processing more data, it's discerning what needs deep thought versus simple acceptance. A vital aspect of learning how to control your mind is realizing wisdom sometimes lies in knowing when not to think, when to cease intellectual grappling. The relentless pursuit of solutions, unchecked, becomes the core problem, dismantling peace. The intellect, a tool, becomes master, demanding problems, keeping you agitated. Let's explore this internal landscape, facing its painful impact. Your powerful mind often whispers you're never quite ready, never truly prepared. One more piece of data, it urges. One more plan, then act, then relax. So, you constantly optimize. Schedules, habits, relationships, even relaxation becomes a project for perfection. In this endless optimization, you risk forgetting to simply live. You prepare for life meticulously, exhaustively, yet rarely feel you've arrived at a place to just inhabit the present without needing to improve or dissect it. This chronic overthinking is a constant companion, a background hum of anxiety, making it incredibly difficult to stop worrying about potential futures or past errors. No wonder you constantly ask, why am I always tired? Such mental hyperactivity is profoundly depleting. Ponder this. You've been so preoccupied with analyzing, strategizing, and trying to control your mind, so fixated on its complexities, you forgot how to simply be. You've mastered how and what if, but lost the simple is. This is a felt sense of perpetually being on the verge of living, rather than truly engaging with life's beautiful imperfections. If this resonates, know that there are pathways out of this intricate labyrinth. The shift isn't about dulling your intellect, but about redirecting its power. Here are 3 transformational tools to break the loop. First, actively choose stillness over mastery. Your analytical mind is conditioned to see everything as a puzzle to solve, but not everything yields to this. Inner peace and contentment aren't achieved through intellectual conquest. Deliberately cultivated stillness, quieting internal chatter, teaches far more than relentless thought. In quiet observation, free from pressure to analyze, invaluable insights emerge, often drowned by mental noise. Consider, what if your brilliance wasn't solely for problem solving? What if part of its purpose is appreciating intelligence in silence, observing without judgment? This is a radical shift for a mind used to constant activity, but vital for reclaiming peace. Some doors open only when you stop knocking so hard, allowing clarity to surface organically. True strength here is found not in motion, but deep, observant calm. Second, learn to turn the chaos outward. That intense internal pressure, the ceaseless thoughts, what if it's untapped creative energy, not a malfunction? Instead of it ricocheting internally, fueling anxiety and overthinking, let it power creative expression. Your mind may not be broken, it might simply need a compelling mission. This could be writing, art, entrepreneurship, mentoring, or tackling complex challenges for a cause. When intellectual energy finds a constructive external focus, it's far less likely to create internal turmoil. This is a cornerstone of life transformation, especially for those learning how to stop overthinking. Channel mental horsepower into creating or contributing, not endlessly dissecting your internal state. Perhaps your next level isn't understanding more via introspection, but being seen, manifesting your inner world into tangible, impactful forms. This active engagement offers purpose that passive analysis rarely provides, transforming restlessness into focused, productive energy. Third, reconnect with the unspoken wisdom of your body. The analytical mind often overshadows the body's profound intelligence. Yet, your body holds an ancient intuitive knowing. Rebuild that trust. Listen to its subtle messages. Ground yourself. Breathe deeply. Anchoring in the present. Move your body in ways that feel nourishing, not just obligatory. Crucially, feel emotions fully without immediate dissection. This connection is vital. Symptoms resembling chronic fatigue syndrome can arise from disconnection, the mind overriding pleas for rest. Learning how to control your mind also involves ceding to your body's inherent wisdom. This practice is fundamental if you want to learn how to think clearly, as a regulated nervous system provides a stable foundation for thought. The body has its own truth, a quiet wisdom your mind forgot. Listen, it offers pathways to balance. As these ideas settle, take a moment for quiet reflection. Consider the energy expended, the mental marathons run, often in frustrating circles within your own mind. What if the path to simplicity, that deep ease you crave, isn't about more knowledge or greater mental control, but something more fundamental, more deeply human? What if sharing your unique insight, your authentic way of seeing the world, is the doorway to inner peace? Not to impress, not as intellectual performance, but as a genuine offering, a way to pass your light on. Imagine the relief in shifting from constant internal processing to purposeful external contribution, where thoughts find meaning not in self-critique, but in service or creation. This isn't just a fleeting notion. It can mark the true beginning of a significant life transformation, a conscious reorientation from an inward spiral to an outward opening. The peace you seek might be found not in more analysis, but in the vulnerable act of connection. You have devoted a significant portion of your life to acquiring knowledge, evaluating experiences, and constructing a complex internal world. Your intellectual capacity has been of great service. On the other hand, there will come a time when this equilibrium will need to be consciously shifted. You've invested a significant amount of time in consuming. Perhaps it's now time to start producing, not only the facts, but also the profound wisdom that you have fashioned from your one-of-a-kind trip through complexity. It may be time for you to share what you have learned. It may be time to take the initiative, not out of a sense of ego, but rather out of a profound understanding and a desire to make the journey easier for other people. When your intelligence is consciously focused outward with compassion, it has the potential to shed light, bring about inspiration, and bring about genuine beneficial change. There is a possibility that the restlessness that you have been experiencing is the beginning of a great contribution. Think about this as we come to a close. Imagine for a moment that serenity was not something that could be discovered by persistently searching for it, but rather something that could be finally and simply allowed by actively redirecting the tremendous current of your thoughts. You are not the only one if the thoughts that you had today struck a chord with you. Numerous brilliant minds are able to navigate this equilibrium. How has your intelligence benefited you, and how has it maybe damaged your peace? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Your observations have the potential to assist other people. Subscribe to this channel if you are prepared to stop seeking complexity and if you feel compelled to investigate this topic further. With each other, let us go on a path toward embracing simplicity. This journey is one of rediscovery, and we are here to explore it with you, sharing additional ideas on how to quiet the mind that is overactive and embrace a life that is more centered. You may begin your road toward simplicity right now, with the help of a community that is understanding.